Yes, I get the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, unleash I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take homeboys and just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. You the mobile, that's my duty, pepper seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. That make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go in Western New York. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. It's Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Ashton Galati that time, able to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds up at the 25-yard line.
gain of 12.
They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. Here comes 2nd and 4. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Chiefs first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelsey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
2nd and inches. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Moving to his left. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made him comfortable with the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Attack!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This will be from 56 yards away. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Allen working from the pistol. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. Has an opening, past the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line.
That's good.
It is a big run by Cook. 59 yards.
That's a 14-yard line.
And we've talked about how man coverage can be really good when defending the pass. But, Mike, the flip side of that is it actually can make things a little more challenging trying to defend the run. Those second, third-level defenders, they tend to have their back turns to the backfield. So by the time they realize what's happening, he's already on his way downfield.
10 more
A
yards.
pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
First down. First and
So
goal
it took
at the
just 3
4-yard
plays,
line.
but just like that, they have first and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. His 4th TD grab of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, in Carolina, Mike, we had star linebackers. We had Luke Kuechly, Thomas Davis. The thing was, we relied on them in pass coverage every bit as much as we relied on our defensive backs. And it's clear to me this defense relies on him the exact same way. A corner or safety, I'm not sure if they could have even made a better play than he did there.
They'll run with Cook. He'll take this down to the 23. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 9
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They're going on fourth down. Allen. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 28.
Yellow. Argo blue, 15.
On first down, it's Mahomes. The outside catch made by Worthy. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They go play action with Mahomes. Pass over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
28 yards.
Here's first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Out to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Yellow. 180. 15. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Chiefs. His 12th touchdown of the year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are on top. It's now 10-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Scott now on the return. He's across the 20. He's taken down just shy of the 25.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. Allen. That's to Kincaid once again. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. Third down coming up.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Third down, it's Allen. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Allen to throw again. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Allen gonna throw again. That's into the hands of Coleman. And we're gonna get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Bills will tie this game up here late in the first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Yellow. 57.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
One of the tight ends in motion right. On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. That one good for 26 yards.
26 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They try to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. He's going to run it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Noel Williams is there to bring him down.
A gain of 2.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
The Chiefs' 28-yard line.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground. And they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
2nd and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. We'll try and run here with Cook. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Design run here for Allen. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
319.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. On play action, here's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
319.
Allen now on 2nd down. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go coming up with 3rd and goal. To the air is Allen. In trouble, and down he goes.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll find his receiver. That's Jalen Royal. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Rolling to the left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 32
A
yards.
big one here in the 4th quarter. 32 yards.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. They'll bring up 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. 480. Attack, attack.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Bills 13. Harrison.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Scott now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now Allen on 1st down. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. Exiting the pocket right. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We are set for 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And the Chiefs are right back in this one.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. First down, KC.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Kansas City.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great.